Dear society, thank you for constantly trying to remind me that I'm not enough, but amnesia's a blessing that keeps us tapped in. Until we find ourselves trapped into the back end of our acting out accent. It's not an accident. I ain't about them alcohol bars, they're poisonous rhymes. Alchemizing highs into palpable lies, that's too much of a dirty line to not side with. Blinded by the guidance of the highest violence just to show you where your mind lives. Fuck your timing, this is how I tick with my ticks. You can't find this writing even if you was to write and find this. Just write yours with the right sword. It's a mind force that I might forge into eyesores. When I saw time lords with 5 doors, my mind wars the right cause despite laws of attraction. My actions didn't catch traction, backed into facts of infractions. Fractured feet still carry me to my seat, still carry me to where I'm supposed to be. I spreaded my spiritual death all over the earth, from Camden to Bundaberg. I didn't bun the herb to find out there's more than weeds in my garden. There's more than a plea in this pardon. I don't set sail on the sea to see stardom. I breathe carbon and eat bars for breakfast. I pluck science from the sky and use stars as weapons. My scars are lessons, ingesting invention so I can invest in my intention. I bring death to light for depth in life. I set the time to 10 to 9 because I ate 50 hands that fed me. I bled me, then met me, shedding skin on this quest to find out there's more than snakes in a dead tree. It's deadly. You can't get to me, your venom is empty. I got spiritual guidance from Poseidon to help me see. Then I stuck a fork in my wave so I could reach sobriety. You can keep the finder's fee. I leap to a higher me and speak a righteous speech. Teach what your mind does preach, providing it's the right side of your shadow. Just don't hang about in your gallows, it's shallow. Building brittle bones to find out you can't marry your marrow. Build boundaries before building babies. Besotted with a cottage, but your trauma stinks of arrogance. Don't chat shit, I'm not here for your flatulence. Mind out about where your actions live. Acronyms get active, like having a PhD in ADHD doesn't mean you're a bad kid. In fact, it's a blessing with a dressing in a spirit of a neck twitch. Ideologies inspire colonies to recite a monster's breed of men. It's crazy what can be done with a pen. Setting trends just to fight some fashionable battles. Dismantle this cattle and you'll find that God lives inside even farm animals. Capitalizing on ghosts doesn't mean that this art's handleable. That's a backwards perspective. Like, why do I still not like my reflection? Like, why do I still not appreciate my ascension? Blood balls out because my heart falls out. A disease of the mind is releasing a crime that I seem to design. So I'm beating the time into freedom I find. If I wheel up the rhyme, then I see through the blind. If I'm peaking on bind weed and my greed, then I buy seeds to see you all grow. I'm here for it all. Words in rhythm form is a blizzard storm that I've been and bought with the currency of my soul. I guess I got another deed to enroll. Labouring layerings with bricks of gold doesn't leave much room for mould. Fields and forests feel euphoric because I build the knowledge for us to just be. I think it's about time that we stampede and take heed on our dreams. Set sail with the wind that guides you. Bring braille to the world that leads the blind through. Don't put me in a frame and never consider the bigger picture. Don't dine out on your diet, then die from a different dinner. There's too much nature in this writing. You could catch a splinter from this scripture. I'm cold at casting spells. There's a wizard in this winter. When God guides, you could guarantee that ghosts get good graves. I studied my path, so I know I'll get good grades, good grace. You always come first if you run in your own race. You never trip up if you do up your shoelace. This is a new take for a new day and how to live in a new way. You can't buy grams of love from the hands above, then chalk out the lines of where you once was. But what if this feeling isn't love? What if love isn't a feeling? What if love is the real meaning of normal? What if love is what we overlook on a daily basis? What if love is how you stir your tea? What if love is the fur on a fir tree? What if love is everything that stands still? What if love is everything your hands build? What if love is everything your plans killed? What if love is everything that's in a man's will? What if love is acceptance? What if love is when everything is exactly how it is? What if love is a question without the question mark? What if love is a sentence without the end and start? What if love isn't in your heart? What if love is your heart? You know, sometimes I feel like I am too sensitive for this world. That's why I try and graffiti the moon with poetry that means more to me and you. And then diagnose myself as a poet. Now that to me, that sounds like the start of another poem. Yours truly, Arkadia.